What up, world? This is the Tankhead Moe Show. I'm your host, Tankhead Moe. And today we got a special guest in the building. This brother has been putting in that work on comedy stages across the country. You've seen him performing at the legendary Atlanta City Winery, Miami Improv, Uptown Comedy Corner, and numerous stages from coast to coast. He's a traveling stand-up comedian who has shared the spotlight and worked alongside some of the biggest names in comedy, including Red Grant, Ashima Franklin, Bruce, Coco Brown, Kelly Kells, Rodman, Tony Tone, Zoo Man, and many more. Not only is he a killer on stage, but he's also a talented content creator who's been featured on Nickelodeon and BET. He's proudly served our country as a military vet, yay, and now he's serving laugh to audience everywhere he goes. This man knows how to command a stage, connect with a crowd, and leave people talking long after they leave the show. Tankhead Moe family, stop whatever you're doing, turn the volume up, get on your feet, and make some noise for the one, the only, the hilarious, the talented, the unstoppable stand-up comedian, Sevonte.
Man, clap it up. God damn. Hey, dude that's running the board, clap it up, man. This man did his homework, man. He wrote a whole paragraph. He didn't even memorize it. He was staring at the card the whole time, bro. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Tankhead.
Man,
thank you, producer. Man, let's go.
Hey, man.
Man, I'm going to tell you, that was a great introduction for me because I deserve it. Now, I've seen a couple of your interviews. Now, niggas you had on this show, they don't deserve the I see you be going long for air. Not everybody deserve an intro. A couple of, I'm not going to say no names. There's a couple of them that didn't deserve a goddamn thing. They should have just said, perform at Uptown County Corner, and they left it like that. But you just added in, he did shows in Atlanta. He went to Alpharetta. That's the same spot. Niggas just added extra stuff. Like, bro, you got it. This is you.
Right, man.
These guests ain't shit. Half of I ain't shit, but I'm a little bit more shit than them.
Right.
So I'll Tankhead Moe Show.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
Hey, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, man. Man, I appreciate you accepting the invite, man.
I'm saying, I ain't had nothing to do. I ain't booked, so like I'm just busy. Never seen a nigga with 4,000 followers say I'm just busy. No, you not.
Shoot, some people got more than that, and they still ain't busy.
Well, that's their fault. But I'm speaking specifically on me.
That's right. That's right, man. Yeah, because I know when I ran into you, you was I know you had a show with Bruce.
Yes, the OG.
Yeah, man. So that's a big deal, though, man.
I call him on. I used to stalk him.
Yeah.
I'm so serious. I used to stalk him. That's how I got on his shows. I just wherever I opened up for him in Augusta, Georgia, back in 2022. And then ever since then, he been cool with me. I just showed up to wherever he's at. I don't care if he was in Kansas, Oklahoma. I would get there. Wouldn't ask, wouldn't do nothing. Just show up and just hang around for a while. And then after about a year, just me showing up, I'll ask to get on shows, and he'll just put me on.
Wow.
And then allow me to sell my shirt so I can make my money back.
Man,
so it's just investing your time. Like, there's certain people that you want to get around. Even if you don't get the luxury to say they put you on tour and give you money. Right. But being around him made me sharper as a comedian. My jokes were able to come out even better. And sometimes you got to invest that into your career. And some people want to do, and let's get the followers, let's get on Instagram. But then when you get to the show portion, it's subpar. Yeah. So I'd rather go the route that I'm going of being a true stand-up, going through the grind, not making much money, and then making it, than being somebody that made it from the internet and then trying to figure out the show.
Right.
The show is the key component of your entertainment business. If you ain't got no show, you ain't got nothing.
Correct.
I'm telling you. So
that's the honest God
focus
truth,
on
man.
that, and then you'll always make it.
Man, it's funny you say that before I get into this, man. I remember back in the day when I was still out in the street before I started working and all that stuff.
Selling drugs?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. And Bruce pulled up at Chantrell's in the dually truck. Oh man, it had to be in the 90s.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it had to be in the. Hold up, it's either 90s. Oh, my son was born in 2000. Yeah, it had to be in the 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah, okay. In the mid toward the late in the mid 90s or something.
I was just born.
Oh yeah,
I was born 97.
Oh wow,
yeah,
wow,
he old as shit.
Yeah.
No wonder he cut his facial hair,
right?
Because he don't want nobody to know his age.
Right,
he's 67 years old.
So and I wanted to be a comedian then.
Oh really?
But I was still tied to the street, and I saw Bruce, and I was like, and he cool. Bruce always gonna be cool in the hood, neighborhood, whatever. He get out his dually truck before he walk in, and I said, Bruce. He like, what's up, man? And my mind wanted to say, hey, man, I want to be a comedian. Then I ain't even say nothing, man. I just like, what? And I like, that's the word. I wish I would have said something. Because I remember him at 559. That's when I got my hand. We used to be in the parking lot talking to girls because I went older, but I got my hand slammed in the door trying to peep in.
So you tried to tell Bruce that you want to be a comedian in the 90s?
Yeah.
He probably would have told you to kill yourself.
Probably would.
He probably would have. You know, back in the day, he say some ruthless stuff. Now,
right.
He done got older, so now he real granddaddy style.
Right.
Me. But yeah, he used to go at it. No.
I had a mouth full of goals too. So.
Yeah, he probably would have said, hey, man, get your shit together, man.
Right.
Nobody paying no tickets for no gold, man.
Right.
Not the comedian.
Yeah. Not the comedian.
Not talking about you.
Not gold, yeah. So for the people who may not know your story, who is Sevonte and how did you get started in comedy?
I got started because I was in the military. I joined the military to get away from my baby mama, and once I got in, I kept on asking God, "What's my purpose?" And I prayed for like months, and then I ended up getting like tickets to see Mike Epps. And when I went to the show, because nobody wanted to go with me, I just had a feeling that come over me, and I was like, "Right, I'm gonna do this." And I found a comedy club that was 2.5 hours away. So I used to drive there once a month because that's when they had open mic only once a month, and I would drive all the way out there to do the open mic. Now, the first night, I had my homeboy with me. We both in the military. He said he was going to drive me. I'm drinking. I got the regular Crown bottle about this big.
With the bag?
No, I didn't have the bag because I'm the pastor. I can drink if I want to. So I'm drinking. It's 2.5 hours now. We get to the club. I got like this much left. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm still good. Bro, they called my name. I said, let me get a little bit more. I poured and the bottle gone. I said, oh, yeah, this is not going to be a good show. Right. I go up there and I bomb. Right. I'm talking about, I ain't scared to say, I bombed my ass off crickets. When I say I had a terrible show, I also lost a friend. That nigga that took me there didn't talk to me ever since. Like, I lost connection. And we work at the same spot. He just stopped fucking with me. Dang. Lost a friend and bombed. But then when I went back, I went sober. Right. And I just, stayed focused and pray to God, like, if this is what I'm supposed to do, show me. That's right. And when I did it, it was like an out-of-body experience. He took me out of my body, and I was watching myself perform. People can say I'm lying or whatever. I actually watched myself perform, and then when I got done, I look up, because it was like I blacked out. And then when I look up, I see a standing ovation. It's a packed out club in Wichita, Kansas. Shout out to the Looney Bin that just reopened. They just reopened this year. It was packed out, 200 people. Everybody was on their feet. And I knew I did good because it was a white club and a white man gave me a hug. Oh, man. Like, he literally said, come here, and pulled me in. He said, that's the funniest thing I ever heard. And that's what's up, I walked off and I called my mom and daddy, and it felt like I won $1 million, bro. And, I'll never forget that moment. Yeah. So it was a white club. So how you get your funny in the black club in between? It took a while. It took a while. A lot of bombing. Yeah. A lot of bombing. A lot of black people that saying, boy, you ain't shit. And this quick, black people, you really have to display your truth and your performances in order for them to want you. Right. If you're not being true to yourself, they're not going to care. Like, white people, like white comedians, they can go on stage and be like, I was just at the bar and all. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that. Right. Nobody cares. But when you go to a black club, you got to hit them. What's up? Right. Hit them quick. Don't just play around with these folks. Say something funny. Like, I'll go on stage, I say I went to a stud baby shower. Automatically. The mama and the daddy is handsome. And then I just go into that. Right. I'm not finna go into like, so I was just thinking, ain't no just thinking, tell these jokes and get the heck on. White people give you confidence that you can do it. Black people give you the talent. Right. If you ain't got the talent, but you got confidence, you just, I ain't gonna say no name.
Hey man, hey.
You just be an airy spirit. I'm just gonna
say
be
you gotta
honest
stick in the white club.
Yeah, so I stick to black comedy because it brings the most joy because I'm able to be myself the most. Right. Because a lot of stuff that I speak on, like my family health issues, kids, relationships, just normal things that I see in funerals and everything that I go through, we relate to that. Right. When I go in front of white people, I gotta switch it up. Right. I can't talk about, the stud or my mama and stepdaddy or pastor. I can't get into that because they don't understand that world as much. Right. They see it, but they don't feel it. Black people feel my jokes. Right. We're talking about losing weight. Some white people can lose it, but if I talk about how I done gain weight and my inner thighs are dark skinned and I'm light skinned, white people really not gonna understand it at first. But black people will. Right. But white people, I might have to talk about getting fired. They might catch that. Yeah. And then I'll ease them into my other stuff. But you gotta play your game and understand what audience you want. If you want a black audience, stick to that. Some people gonna say, you ain't gonna get that much money. Nigga, ain't that much money in the world. Right. I'm not finna give up my piece for all that money. I don't want no Kevin Hart money. If you give me $5 million a year, I'm happy.
That's a good
I don't need no $40 million. I don't need no $20 million. $5 million is cool. Right. Even if I make $1 million or $600,000 off of comedy, what am I stressing on?
That's a good year. 600 is still a good year.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? So people want to say, you need to do this. You got to clean. Nigga, for what? Right. For what? What I got to clean that up for? God gave me this talent to give to these certain people in the world. Right. Why do I need to switch up what he gave me just for some money? Right. Money is the root of all evil, nigga.
It is.
But you can go.
Yeah.
I ain't got time. Money hungry hoes ass.
So, but I think it have to be a balance when it come to stand up. Because humans is humans. Like, we got to have that balance between the white and the black, No,
you don't.
Like, you saying you don't?
No.
Why you feel that?
You just had the balance with you. That is within you.
Right.
That's the balance.
Right.
Finding what's in you and pushing it out.
Right.
You trying to say, oh, let me try to figure. You can. And I'm not saying it's not bad to try to figure out how to make everybody understand. But if you know this is what we do, just speak on it.
I see
you might have to elaborate a little bit more, but don't switch up what you're talking about.
So basically, control the room, put your stuff out, but you control it.
They are in your world.
Right.
Even if they paid money for you to be the headliner and they coming to see your show, they came to see you. They didn't come for you to orchestrate something that they think they would like.
Right.
You give them what is you because you are the product. Every one of us is like a cleaning product at Walmart. There's different types of cleaning products.
That's true.
Which one is you that's gonna stand out so they can purchase you? Right. If you trying to conform to what they want, they gonna be like, well, that's just like this. Right. Or that's just like what makes you unique. Stay true to who you are and don't change.
That's real talk right there.
Yeah.
That is real talk. Like, how did the military experience shape the comedian you are today?
It made me a better liar. Because they tried to send me to Korea. I took my ass straight to the doctor. They said, what's wrong with you? I said, I got narcolepsy. They said, show me. So now I can lie like a motherfucker to anybody. Lie to my girl, lie to my kids, lie at church. The military taught me how to be the best liar in the world. Yeah. Are you hurt? Yeah, I'm hurt.
Man, I can say this. When it comes to military have some of the funniest comedians, man.
Tony Roberts.
You can keep going.
Tony Roberts.
Not only just Tony Roberts. Tony Roberts funny, but it's a lot of
Gary Owens.
Yeah.
I was just naming.
Yeah, but it just, You can keep. You got earthquake.
Yeah.
You just keep the
Me?
military. Yeah, you. The military make funny comedian Cat Williams. Then yeah.
I think I don't know. That nigga be lying.
I just can't fight kids though.
He be lying sometimes. I don't know. Cat be lying. I love Cat.
I love Cat.
Hey,
too.
hope you put me on tour.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't know. You be some stuff in there be like, are you playing with us? Or,
yeah.
Like you read 3,000 books in 1 year? Nigga, I couldn't even read 2 books.
I went to public school. I probably read 5 books a year.
I read a page a day on Facebook.
Jeez.
Damn, is that why you posted that pic, girl? Just was a Sunday. That was my page.
Oh man. Oh. Whew. All right, in comedy, which city have given you the best crowd and why?
Say that again.
Which city have given you the best crowd and why?
The best crowd.
Best crowd.
I would say Miami.
I was gonna say that.
Miami. Some people say Miami is really hard, but I guess for my style of comedy, because I'm very fast paced and I throw a lot of jokes in a small time, I think they really like grab hold to it. Because I mean, when I was working with Bruce and I did the whole weekend, I started the shows and I never had a bad performance. Usually when I do weekends, that first show on the Friday be the one, because I'm trying to understand the area.
Gotcha.
And with that week, I didn't miss not one time. After Fridays and then Saturday, the next show, and then the Saturday and Sunday, I'm cool. But that Friday show, I'm always because I'm trying to figure out how they move, what they like, and all that. And, but Miami, it was amazing. It was packed house. They love jokes. They understand. They understand the speed, the quickness, and the country of my grandma. Right.
People love that country, country style anyway, man. And you got a joke that be hilarious, man.
Which one?
That I can't pronounce that shit, but it's the pterodactyl. What is
Pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl.
Oh, my son ugly.
Yeah, son. Talking about flu.
Because my baby mama ugly, so I know how the process work. It don't just skip; it just go right through. I'm not, but she. I was trying to get on my feet, so it kind of passed down to him. So she looked like a pigeon, like a real pigeon. And then when she gave birth to him, he just flew out the pussy. Got all over the wall. Had to get the broom to knock him down. It was a lot. It was a lot to it. But me and him has formulated a relationship. Where I got the cage that he want to be in, and I put him in the cage and lock it up at night. Let him fly during the day.
Oh man, yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Oh man. You work alongside names like Bruce, Red Grant, Ashima Franklin, Rodman, Coco Brown. What have you learned from being around like top tier comedians like that?
Timing, understanding why people like them, because you can be funny, but what are certain subject matters that you're talking about? Like I don't talk about sex.
Right.
I don't, because I feel like it's already been used so much. So I try and especially in Atlanta, a lot of comedians talk about sex. And I try to venture off and be my own. So now when people see me, I show up to a show, you see 3 dudes that don't talk about sex, and then I get up there and I talk about mine. I'm a breath of fresh air now. Right. It's all about figuring out what you want to talk about. If you feel that this is different, nobody else has touched this subject, that's gonna make you unique. That's why people gonna start paying tickets to see you. Like Bruce, he talks about everything, not just being fat. He talks about relationships. He talk about life. He talk about old times. It's not about the normal. Everybody talking about what's going on on the public eye, what's going on in the news. He just goes straight into his life, and that's why people love him. And they come back to hear the same jokes because it's so unique. So that's the difference between the bottom and the top. It's just making yourself like I told you, a product. What is making you so unique that people want to have you in their house every time? Right. That's the only difference I learned from them. And then I self-produce my own shows. So most of them people that you
another
name,
big
I
deal.
hired.
Right.
Like Bruce, I got on his show. Red Grant, I got on one of his shows, but I also hired him too on one of mine. Like I do theater shows, and with those shows, you have to understand what are you putting out. So if you got Shima Franklin, Red Grant, Coco Brown on the same show, you gotta know how you gonna put these people together.
Yes.
Who's gonna be raunchy? Who's not gonna be raunchy?
Yeah.
Who's gonna overweigh the show? Who's not gonna overweigh the show? So you get those people and understand how they move,
Right.
and understand how your crowd is. That's how you make a show.
Right.
It ain't just always about the jokes. It's how you put the jokes.
Right.
How you putting these people together.
Right.
Who's fast? Who's slower? Who you got to know all this into an aspect to make sure it's a full, complete show so they can keep coming back.
Right.
Because even if you're a headliner, if I got a feature and a host, and I know my feature is very fast paced, and I know my host is slow paced, I'm gonna make the feature the host because I know he gonna beat the crowd up and get them ready, and then he gonna slow it down for my slower paced comedian to take the stage and be able to get off what he needs to do, and then he'll know how to bring it back up for me.
Right.
You got to know who's on. Everything is dissected. You just can't just throw random people on. You got to figure out who's going to make the show work.
You teaching, man. You definitely teaching. That's for people that don't know. Sevonte just dropped some jewels on here. Yeah, because I definitely didn't even know. You know, I was just thinking you just get people, you know.
No. That's not how that works. Because guess what? You might get somebody that might talk about a lot of the stuff you talk about. You can't have two fat niggas on the show.
Right.
I'm saying you can, but
I see
if you got like Ralphie May, he talks about everything. Even though R.I.P., he talks about everything. And then let's say you got Bruce. Bruce talk about everything, but he talk about a little bit of his weight. You can have those two on the show because they're kind of different.
Right.
Bruce gonna go south. Southern talk and life, family, and all that. Ralphie May gonna talk about the world.
Right.
So now you got two different. But somebody like me and Tony Roberts, you can't really put those two on the same show. And I'm not saying I'm on that level. I'm just saying as far as our style.
Right.
I'm fast and I throw one-liners quick.
Right.
You can't keep one-liner in a crowd. They gonna get tired.
Yeah.
Because you burning them out, bro. 20 minutes of you do 20 minutes. I can throw at least 30 jokes in 20 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. Same thing like Tony.
Right.
And then it's just like, dang, we tired. The headliner get up. He might be slow paced. They might not want to hear that no more. They done got beat up. So you got to know the aspect of the business and the show. Right. The show is a business.
Right.
Bottom line.
You straight teacher, man. Like me, I know I'm a storyteller.
Yeah.
I can't do the one-liner thing. I mean, I probably do one or two.
I can't do storytelling.
Yeah, I'm straight storyteller.
I get bored. Like if I'm sitting here talking too long and they ain't getting it, and I just get one laugh, what the heck did I just do? It feel like I bombed. But when I'm throwing them and they just constantly coming back with more laugh, I'm like, okay, I did good. Yeah, that's my pace. I figured out my pace, my rhythm. I like making voices. I like being physical. I like one-liners. So I'm learning who I am.
You are, yeah. And that's very important. Like my mentor them say, once you learn who you are, that's when things start getting a little easier for you.
Find out what you like to do.
Find out what you like to do. Yep. Yeah. And that's why I try to work so hard at it myself. I don't get to make it out to the clubs a lot. Open mic clubs, but sometimes I be prepared for a show, but not saying I'm not going over jokes, because I have that sense of humor. Like I'm crazy like that. I do jokes in this room like it's a crowd in front of me and talk to us.
But you still gotta hit that stage.
Still gotta hit the stage. Yeah, I will hit the stage, but I'm just saying, if not, I'm still preparing myself for the stage, and I take what I do and take it on the stage, and it works. But to each his own, though. I can't. Yeah. So, like, what is the funniest thing that happened backstage before a show?
The funniest thing
that happened backstage before a show.
I can't say before a show.
Go after.
I can say I think it was before a show. I seen a comedian beat the dog shit out of another comedian in Uptown. I'm not gonna say no name. So this comedian, I guess he said something about the dude on social media, saying that he did something graphic or whatever.
Right.
And dude came in, and we all sitting at the table. Me, Yusuf Gray, B-Tuck, this other comedian that got his ass whooped. So we sitting at the table, and all of a sudden the dude come in. He just dap everybody up, quiet, calm. Ain't nothing, you're not even picking up on nothing. He put his bag down. Then all of a sudden, man, I'm sitting there, and I heard a nigga say, "What's that shit you said?" Bow! I'm like, "Oh, wow." Bro, I'm talking about this nigga had a cigar. Nigga hit him so hard, the cherry popped out the cigar. It flew out. Nigga went this way, the cherry went that way. I'm talking about, nigga, the table even scattered. I said, damn. Bro, so then I went up to Dirty South. Everybody who know who Dirty South is a funny comedian. R.I.P. She's an Atlanta legend.
Right.
And I went up to her because she got hit. And I said, Dirty, are you okay? Now, mind the people.
She got hit by the chair?
No. She got hit by them. Now, mind to the people that don't know who Dirty South is. She's a comedian that do a lot of drugs and is hype.
Right.
Do my legs run this motherfucker? Yeah. That's Dirty South right there.
The purse, keep the
little purse. She always eccentric, all over, but she's a very nice lady. So I go up, I said, Dirty South, you okay? She said, what? I said, they hit you. She said, huh? I said, you okay? They hit you. She said, these motherfuckers hit me. She done took a wig off and everything. I said, the show about to start about an hour, man. They gonna have to clean this shit up. But yeah, bro, I just remember that was one thing that I can remember. I think it happened before show or after, but I just remember that distinctly.
I'm sorry, you can't get beat up in the comedy club. I'm saying, as a comedian. And you know what? A lot of people think comedians are weak. They need to get that out their head.
Yeah.
Nah, because all comedians,
they regular people, bro.
Yeah, regular people. So
just because you funny don't mean you weak.
You weak, yeah. Just, I want to make that known. Yeah. Don't be believing all this stuff that comedians can't fight.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna sue you. I'm grown. My lawsuit will hurt you more than my fist. I don't got grown. I ain't got time to be tussling with. For what?
That's true.
What I need? I got money. I will put a lawsuit on your ass and let the white folks clean you up.
Right.
I ain't got time for this.
And I lay down right next to him. They got me too.
I will add, extra charges onto the court. I was like, look here, I have pain and suffering.
Right. Which comedian gave you the best advice you ever received?
I ain't gonna say the name, but nah.
Okay.
But he mentored me throughout my life. I mean, not my life. He mentored me throughout my career in the beginning. Okay. And he always told me don't talk about sex.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuck to me, and that's what made me a lot better than most. I just stayed away from sex.
Right.
Yeah. So I always, even though whatever, I respect that advice.
It's funny you say that. I was pretty much taught the same way. Like, I got marriage jokes, but I don't really talk about sex. I don't do that hardcore pee, this and that. I won't do it either. Yeah.
Sometimes it ain't about, like, you can talk about different things about sex, but you don't have to talk about the act of sex. Like, I talk about how I got 5 kids.
Right.
And you already know I had to have sex to have a kid. But then I'll go into a part like how, I'm tired of having kids. My girl says she want more. I'm finna get spayed and neutered. So it's just like, it's different ways you can put the joke out without having to get into that. Because some people get into it. And they don't have to do that. You don't have to. Everybody has sex. What's next?
Yeah, that's true.
Next? What's making you better? What's
true.
making you known? That ain't gonna help you.
That's true. And it don't go everywhere.
No, it don't. It can't. You can't do that at a clean show.
No, you can't.
You have to play around with the word. Right. You can't say pussy at a clean show. You might have to say her little person, or you have to use wordplay like a rapper.
Right.
Rappers like Jay-Z, he'll use wordplay, throw double entendres, different ways of how to get the message out. So it's just like comedians have to do that too.
Right. Yeah. That's true, man.
You ain't asked one question out that card. You just thinking. Nigga just thinking. He ain't reading nothing. He was like, if you ever see him taking a long time to say something, because he's so thrown off because I'm that good.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Is there a particular comedian you work with who had a major impact on your career? A comedian you work with that had a major impact on your career?
No. Nah.
Okay.
I wouldn't even say major. Are you speaking like advice?
Just impact on your career, like help you be the Sevonte you are today. Like you be doing your own shows and stuff. I've seen you set up your shows and.
Well, that was all self-preservated.
Okay.
By my own. Like nobody really told me to do a show. I just did it.
Okay.
I heard how the business worked. Like I was in a open mic and I would listen to people like comedians that are well known. They was talking about certain things and I was just picking up what they were putting down and I just did it my own way. Right. So it really wasn't no individual that made me. I made myself. Yeah.
Right. Because you took a step that most people won't take. Because
I put money in it.
Yeah.
I got sponsors. I had people believing. My first ever show was in a theater in Noonan, and I had 360 some people.
Oh wow, that's big deal, man. The first show,
first ever show.
Oh man, that's
and we donated, I think, $8,000 to the city because they had a tornado. My hometown. So yeah.
Smart. That was smart.
Yeah. I had somebody help me as far as the bit. I didn't do the whole business by myself. It was a guy that I met in my hometown that, told me, hey, well, you ever thought about I told him I want to donate. He said, well, what about this? And he pulled some of the sponsors in and I spoke, business. I had a business partner basically.
Right.
Yeah.
That's smart, man. Yeah, and I noticed like you was a part of Nickelodeon and BET, man. Mm-hmm. Let's get into that, man. Mm-hmm. Like, how did you
showed up and just got in? Just showed up. Just showed up. It was I think the BET. I don't think it aired because I've been looking for the episode, but I showed up.
It's out there.
It's so I don't have BET Plus and none of this.
Right.
So I got on. I was supposed to be a background act for both of them, and then they just saw that I was doing a little bit more, and they just added me to more of the scenes. Mm-hmm. Like I got a son in the Nickelodeon movie. I forgot what it's called, but I had a son. They made me a dad. I was supposed to just be somebody walking in the back, grabbing something off the wall or the aisle or whatever. But they end up making me a whole father, giving me a kid, and we had like a little scene. But other than that, I think the best thing to do in this game is just show up, bro.
Right.
Like I said with Bruce, I just showed up. I just kept on showing up, and
you teaching me something.
Yeah, bro. Right. Sometimes you got to make that sacrifice.
Right.
Like it ain't always about money. The money gonna come. Right. You just stay funny and have fun. I think I had the most fun when I didn't make money.
Right.
I had the less stress when I didn't make money.
I see that. Yeah, because you'll be ending up in what's the name like me, man. That stress is the mud, boy.
I got it. I had the stress. I did even a tour. Mm-hmm. The ATL Comedy Takeover tour I did in Tulsa. We sold out, and that was very stressful. Very stressful. I had to do radio. I did my own commercials. I did the online. I showed up a couple days ahead and handed out flyers to get the people to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Sold it out. But like I said, bro, that was nice. But I think the best time I had was like when I was in the green room with Bruce and I was making my T-shirt money and, he was letting me get on and he was feeding me. He was cool, Those moments I remember of vividly being fun than anything else. Coming back, got the OG that I looked up to my whole childhood.
Right.
And then we sit here talking, I'm having a drink. It's like those moments are better than the high moments. Like I done open up in theaters, I opened up at the Bell's Auditorium, but it seemed like that backroom comedy was talking in the green room was more fun than anything.
The more intimate setting.
Yeah, it was just more fun.
Yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. Like, man, I'm just, I think that's a big thing, man, what you doing and just throwing your own shows. Cause that's something I've been thinking about. Cause I'd be like, man, how do I do that? You know what I'm saying?
People ask me that all the time. How do you do it? And I just say I do it the way I want to.
Right.
There's nothing else to it.
Right.
All it shows is basically figuring out how many seats you have.
Right.
How much your production gonna cost. How much your comedian's gonna cost. And just figure out the numbers. Now, as far as putting it together, it's on you. As far as promoting it, it's on you. Because everybody's promoting style is different. Correct. Everybody's production style is different.
Correct.
What I shoot for, people try to copy what I do. And, you know, it works in comedy clubs. I don't see a lot of people take what I do and do it in comedy clubs. But it's more, what I go for is bigger. Right. So I'm going for theaters.
Arenas. Yeah, theaters.
I ain't in no arenas. Yeah. Don't see. You adding. You did that to the other people.
What's wrong with
arenas? That wasn't shit on this show. You keep adding extra. Like,
you gotta speak
the
it, man.
That wasn't shit on the show, and you keep saying the uncomfortable. Nigga, who is uncomfortable? This nigga work at Bonnell. He said the uncomfortable. He said the amazing. Somebody nigga that work at the car lot. So you be adding. I be watching. You add on a lot of stuff that don't need to be added. Like, I'm finna stop you on me, but I was like, nah, keep going.
Hey man, gotta speak it, man.
Nah, I feel it, but sometimes some people don't need all that. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say who, but it's somebody on this show that didn't need all that. Couple people.
Oh man, that's funny. But
it's true.
Yeah, man. What do you think about?
Did they sit in this chair? I don't want to sit in an unfunny motherfucker chair. Like, did they sit in this specific chair, or did they sit over there? Because if they was unfunny, I don't want to sit right here. If they was unfunny, I don't got confidence. I don't care. I feel the unfunniness.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
feel it.
Because you know when you bomb on stage and get hot, that's how my ass feels. It's just hot. Like, why is it hot on this seat right now?
Oh man,
there's a whole lot of unfunny motherfucker.
Oh man. Now I was gonna ask you. I know people on this thing. I heard some comedians saying about everything got to be so. You know, this thing I have with certain comedians, they be like, everything got to be so real. Like when you write jokes, when you tell your jokes, and I believe in you can put a little bit of everything don't have to be. Then you write rest bullshit.
Yeah,
you know that's how I do.
Yeah, because it's all on. There's no certain way how you do this shit, bro. You can do it that way,
right?
Or like me, I'll add a little bit, just like he said. Right. I add a little bit of truth. Like my uncle, he was heavy set. But he wasn't no 455 pounds.
Right.
But I say he's 455 pounds. And I say when he died, they asked me to be a pallbearer. And in real actuality, he was cremated.
Visualize.
He was cremated.
Gotcha.
But I said they want to be a pallbearer. And I said I came in with a dolly. And it's just like, you see how I just made believe all that. Like I got a niece that's 300 pounds. She ain't no 300 pounds. Right. But I say she is. And I said she on life support right now.
Right.
Connected to a refrigerator.
Boy, you crazy.
I took the leftovers out. She almost died. But you see how you just you can just play with it. It's no certain way. Hey, comedians, just do whatever you want to do.
Right.
There's no certain way. If somebody say you can't do this, forget them because you never know what's gonna make it.
It's only one you, so you have to do it. So 5 years from now, what do you want people to say when they hear the name Sevonte?
Funny, confident, funny.
Right.
That's all. I want to be known as a stand-up comedian. Not no internet, none of the others. I want to be known as a comedian.
Right.
Funny, one-liner, throw them at you. Man, selling out. I don't care to go to, I love to go to theaters, comedy clubs, man, just making good money and taking care of my family, bro. I really don't care about none of that.
That's what it's all about, man.
Just being funny. I used to look up comedian. Oh, I don't want to.
No, you.
Comedians I look up to is Tony Roberts, Rodney Dangerfield. Love Rodney Dangerfield.
Not Rodney Dangerfield.
Mike Epps. Rob Stapleton.
Yep. Yeah. New York.
Yeah. And then Bruce, obviously.
Yeah, Bruce.
And I can go on and on about the comedians that I look up to, but those are certain styles that I watch, and I was like, I want to get to that level. You know, comfortable. I ain't got to worry about nothing else. 600,000 a year. Well, I'm cool. What I need to fuss at you about? That I'm making $1 million.
Right.
Oh, fuck you monkey. You don't even make no million. You better be having that 600,000. You know, people can't even make 40,000.
Right. It's just about being comfortable at the end of the day. You like you saying, just about being comfortable. As long as you comfortable with your life and you can do the thing, because we only here on borrowed time.
Yeah.
So if you can enjoy your life making your 600,000, hey,
that's cool.
That's cool. Because the only reason if I want more millions, I want it to employ other people.
That's cool.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So but yeah, I feel you on that, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So but I'm just saying, man, like,
what?
So once they saying that now, they be like, we got this $100 million.
All money ain't good money, though. All money ain't good money.
That's true. You can't say
you can't buy me.
Right.
You can't. That's one. You can't buy me. I don't care about this industry. What you gonna do to me?
That's that strict military.
Because once I get done with my career, y'all gonna move on to the next nigga.
Yep.
Rich probably been dead. All we say is thank you, Richard, for being funny.
Right.
They don't care about you. They'll replay your specials to make more money off of you.
Right.
They don't care about you.
You know what one thing I don't like about our culture that we always only have to have one person.
No, that's old. We ain't got no. Yeah. That's old. That's old. And that's back in the 80s and 90s. It changed, but there's that one person at the top. And what is your version of the top? Are you talking about like Kevin Hart top? Yeah, because I can look at Mike Epps. He's at the top. I can look at Ali Sadiq. He at the top because he making millions. That's a top. All the other stuff, man, it's just materialistic.
Right.
Once you get to a status, you're selling your own tickets, you're making your own name. Don DC Curry, that's the top.
Yep, that's the top.
You know what I'm saying? Curry. Like there's other levels, but yeah, if you're looking at Kevin Hart, you're gonna always be chasing because that's what the white folks pick.
Right. Right.
Kevin is very funny, but they chose him because they know he's safe. They know he's gonna make the right decision. Now he do a lot for our people. I ain't dogging.
Yeah, he's Kevin a good storyteller.
Yeah,
too.
And he's a great comedian. But they chose him.
Right.
Why didn't they choose Mike Epps? He's not as safe as Kevin. Mike Epps gonna say something.
Kevin on the comes gangster now.
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but he know how to play. He know how to play chess.
He know the game.
He know how to play chess.
Right.
Sometimes we are in a mindset we ain't finna. I'm not finna just let y'all say anything and just say I'm gonna get you back later. No. Either I'm gonna cut this off now or we're gonna figure out this solution. Some people just know how to okay, and just play chess on you. Let you keep making moves until they get on top.
Right.
Sometimes it's business. That's another way if you want to go to the top. But some people don't have to. You ain't got to.
Do you think we need here we don't have no more I say black clubs, comedy clubs.
What you said?
Because we have Uptown Comedy, but they travel a lot now.
They're not a comedy club.
Yeah, but for
right now,
yeah,
they're not a comedy club.
I still want to promote them, but we need
more black comedy clubs.
Yeah,
tell me, why do we need specifically saying black comedy clubs?
Right.
Because it seems like that's a business that we're not really getting into.
You're right.
Asian people, they got all the liquor stores, they got all the Chinese shops, chicken food, they got all the nail salons. I don't see us owning that many. Maybe we just ain't in that business.
Right.
Asian folks are in that business because they know where they're going to get their money. White people know people like to laugh, so they invest in it.
Right.
We know.
And they respect the art of stand-up.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to learn.
They have more structure.
They have more structure.
Black comedy clubs like, hey, do your time. Hey, man, you got 15 minutes. He do 30. He'll be all right. We just put the show back.
Right.
White people say, oh, no, you're fired. And you're fired.
Right.
And then they'll have somebody else hosting the show that next show or the next day. They don't play about that time and all that. That's why I feel like black people, we always say we need more of this, but I don't see many people. It's not hard to go buy a comedy club. If you got the money, you can go rent a building, put a stage, get a mic, have a kitchen, and then there you go. That's a comedy club. It's a restaurant with a stage
and a bathroom.
Well, it's gonna be in there because if you rent a place with no bathroom, you an idiot. But it's not hard to get into business, so I get tired of hearing people saying, "There's not enough this and there's not enough that," because we don't want it.
Right.
If we did, we would have kept it. And then they say, well, black people don't support. Maybe sometimes the black businesses don't do the correct business.
There you go.
You should be doing this for us. How? Why? Why people don't say I should be doing anything for them?
Right.
I just show up and be funny.
That's it.
Y'all telling me I got to do this and that and that. Hold on. Who business is it? Is it your business or my business?
Right. Because
it seems like I'm getting paid the same amount as a white club, but I get less work over there, and I got to do more over here.
And promote your business. That's right.
Hold on. Let's figure out whose job is whose. My job is to be funny.
Right.
Now, if I had did a door deal and it's my show, now it's my job to be funny and promote.
Right.
But comedy clubs, they have lost their way because of the internet. They depend on ourselves to sell tickets.
Correct.
But they are supposed to be promoting their club. It don't matter who comes to their club. They supposed to have a trusted audience. They be like, you know what? It's Saturday. I want to get out. Let's see who this is.
Right.
But no, they go straight to the followers, and now they done brought some people that ain't that funny at all.
True.
And then now the people are not trusting the club. So it's not that the clubs are losing. I hear there's a lot of people say clubs are losing a comedy audience. No, they're not. They losing the trust because y'all booking terrible acts.
Facts. Based on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. All right, we had fun chopping it up.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, now it's time.
I feel like the other people had longer.
It's time to turn up the heat, man.
Okay.
This part where I put the guests on the spot, and it's called Welcome to the Tankhead Hot Seat. Are you ready?
Yeah, what's the hot seat?
All right, so no long explanations, no political answer, it just first answer that comes to your mind.
Okay.
All right. What's something you never told an audience?
Y'all are stupid.
What's your biggest red flag in a relationship?
Biggest red flag
in a relationship?
You always asking for money.
Have you ever ghosted somebody, and why?
Yeah, because it didn't feel right.
Have you ever bombed and blamed the crowd?
Never. It's always your fault. You got to figure out the crowd. They just come to laugh. You come to tell. If you can't tell it good, then you got to go back and do homework.
Who's harder to deal with, comedians or women?
Comedians.
What's a habit you're embarrassed to admit you still have?
I like to dig in my ears. I get a bobby pin, one of the little hair pins, and I just get to digging and digging and digging until they fall on my shirt. Then I knock it on the floor. Then I wipe it off my pants.
What's the biggest ego you've seen in comedy?
The biggest ego that I've seen in comedy, when you're on a package show and you feel like you're the one that sold the tickets. If people don't understand what that means, if you're on a show with other comedians and it's not, let's say, the Sevonte show with me, and it's like, say, the Comedy All-Star, and all the people show up and you feel like they showed up for you, that's the biggest ego, I think, because it's a collective group. Or it's the brand that's selling. It's not you.
Right.
If you was that big, you wouldn't have been on a package show. You'll have your own.
Right. What's one thing wrong with comedy today?
Comedians are not being honest. All comedians are not being honest. And they're writing for people that's famous, but they're not actually putting their own art out. Stop writing for internet people. They just using you, and then they're going to need more people to keep their career surviving. Put your comedy out. If it's hitting hard for them and getting views, it'll get views for you. Let the real stand-ups rise back up. And let the internet stay on the internet. Basically, they're reality TV show people.
Right.
let them stay on the TV and let you be on the stage and let you live your career and they live theirs.
Who's the most underrated comedian alive right now?
Underrated? Mm-hmm. Most underrated comedian alive. Right now. Oh, man, that got to be Sir Walt from Alabama. He writes for Ricky Smiley. One of the funniest comedians I have ever met. Naturally, without even telling jokes, just off the top of the dome, funny. So yeah, Sir Walt. Shout out Sir Walt.
Shout out Sir Walt. What's the worst gig you ever taken?
This. Nah, the worst gig I have ever taken. I think I can't really say it because it was money involved. I think I wouldn't say the gig was bad. I think the people that was on the show that I had to be around. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it is. I don't think a gig is bad. Yeah. Okay.
If God handed you a microphone and gave you 60 seconds to talk to the entire world, what would Sevonte say?
60 seconds to talk to the entire world.
What would Sevonte say?
Hey, man, live your life. Stop holding back. Don't let nobody get in your way, and just live for you and the people that you created or welcome into your life. Other than that, man, that's it.
All right, man. All right, you survived the Tankhead hot seat. Now, before we get out here, let the people
got me emotional. I don't know if I might get some calls after this post. So who you talking about?
Yeah,
and I'm always quiet.
Let the people know where they can find you, social media, shows, anything you got coming up, all that good stuff.
You can follow me on Instagram at SEVONTA. I don't know if you can put it at the bottom of the screen, but SEVONTA. On Facebook, comedian Sevonte. That's basically where you can get me at, and then see where all my upcoming shows are going to be happening, and then watch a Star Be Born.
Right. But people, once again, like Sevonte said, get out and support this brother. Like I've seen him perform. The brother is very funny now. Don't let the quietness fool you. He a different person on stage. Go out and support this brother. Like I say, he throw his own shows in I'm gonna say arenas, but he got them in what you call those things? Smaller than arenas, but
theaters.
Yeah, theaters. But he gonna be in arenas soon too, as well. So get out and support this brother. He very funny. Just an all around good person. And especially your military people. He's a military brother. So get out and support him. But at the end of the day, it's about the truth, the jokes, the Tankhead way. Peace. If you like this episode, please comment, like, share, and subscribe.